Get ready to be inspired thanks to the queen of Hallmark, Lacey Chabert. Her new show, Celebrations by Lacey Chabert, is out now on Hallmark's brand new streaming service, Hallmark Plus.
Lacey and her team celebrate incredible everyday heroes by throwing an epic surprise party in their honor. And we chatted with Lacey all about it. Take a look. Surprise!
Hi, I'm Lacey. I know this is a lot to take in. But
we were tearing up a little bit watching your show, Celebrations. What can you tell us about it and just kind of how it's evolved?
I'm so proud of the show. We get to celebrate real heroes who are making an impact in their communities and in the lives of so many people. And we get to learn about them a little more in depth personally by talking to their family and friends and coworkers and people that they've directly impacted. And we do all of this while we were planning a very fun surprise party for them.
You're so good at getting the story out of them, getting them to open up. Did you have these kind of interview skills before? But you so natural at this?
Oh my gosh, you're so kind. Thank you. I was so nervous the first day. You know, I was so passionate about bringing this show to life. But then when we got there, it was like, okay, it's go time. And the tables were truly turned. I mean, I'm used to being the one being interviewed.
Yeah.
I was nervous at first, and there was a learning curve, but it was really just my curiosity of learning about people, which I love talking to people. I love hearing about their stories and their journeys in life. And, you know, I just think we're all so connected in that way. And I just had such a blast.
All right, so how many Hallmark movies have you done now, Lacey?
I just finished my 40th.
That's
amazing.
That's so incredible. So you've mastered that side of things, right? Were you, like, what made you want to switch onto this side, this more kind of reality type side?
Well, this is something I've wanted to do for a while. I love throwing parties and planning parties and celebrating the people in my life. And I've always had this dream of doing that for deserving heroes. And so together, Hallmark and I developed this show and you know, brought it to life. And I think what really resonates for me, and I hope with the audience as well, it's the goodness and the hope and the joy that emanates through the films we make. And something I think the audience goes to Hallmark for, that those same sentiments are found in this show in a real life way.
For sure. It's very much on brand. As the final scene is playing out, you're tearing up, you're getting the chills and feeling all those feels. Did you know the two ladies that you were working on throwing this party with, the party planners?
Yeah, Lisa and Marissa of LA Party Stylists. No, I didn't know them before the show, and we just hit it off. And they're incredible. Their work is amazing. And what I really love is they managed to do some really fun and grand things at these parties, and they do some equally fun and charming, like, DIY things that the audience could replicate at home, you know? So it kind of runs the gamut. And I love doing stuff like that. I learned so much. I mean, I throw parties for my daughter, and we get, you know, she chooses the theme, and then we get really into making the decorations, and I learned so much from both of them.
I feel like no matter how hard I try, though, my DIY is not going to look like their DIY. But it's the thought that counts, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm an amateur DIYer. Like, I do my best. I try to, you know, use my imagination. My daughter gets involved, but it's something fun that we do together. And I think the audience will be able to take that away, you know, from the show as well, and hopefully have a little bit of inspiration.
Yeah.
What has your daughter's reaction been to the show? I'm assuming you've watched it together, and this is something you guys can enjoy together.
Yeah, it is. You know, I'm really proud when I am a part of projects that I can sit down with her and watch also. You know, she just turned 8 and she loved the show. She was really hooked. She's seen every episode and, you know, she's into the party stuff. And then, you know, she really, I could tell her little heart is touched by, you know, all of the good that our heroes are doing. And I see that that's even had an impact on her. And, you know, I'm always, you know, as her mother, just hoping, you know, always raising her to appreciate the people in her life and the heroes in her life and to lead with kindness. And so I think the show encompasses all of that.
For sure, it does. I'm sure it gets her wheels turning of what she can do in her community. We'll see you for the Christmas season on Hallmark as well.
You will.
Okay, good.
Christmas Quest is a movie that I filmed in Iceland with Chris Palaha, and it is a treasure hunt adventure movie. It's incredible. Awesome. And I also did a Christmas movie for Netflix called Hot Frosty. So double the Christmas for me this year.
Okay.
We're all in.
Yes,
We're always,
we always
all
are.
in. Lacey, so great to chat with you this morning. Congratulations on the new show.
Thank you, ladies, so much. Hope you enjoy it.
We love that she has new things coming out.
It's always something. So
Yes.
she's got those new shows, but also Celebrations with Lacey Chabert is streaming now on Hallmark Plus. It's really feels good.
It's very sweet.